Hey guys, good morning. So a lot of people were asking for an AMC TA and just kind of generally where I think this thing is actually going. As a lot of you guys know, I did buy puts. I think Friday afternoon. I think I have like six puts total of maybe like $1,400 that I spent on 2 week out puts. The first one I spent, I think I bought 22, 23, and then I also bought $11 strike just in case it actually takes a quick shit on the bet, right? Um, the real reason why I bought puts is because I do think that we actually created tops hitting this 36 price level. I think this was what, Thursday, the 28th, right? 28th. Actually, I don't know when it was. Friday. When did we hit that high? I don't remember my days, man. But the high was 36.72, which is pretty crazy. And yeah, we actually did retrace from that. I told you guys on my last AMCTA that 36 was actually going to be like 35, 36 was going to be the price of rejection. And we did, right? So that's kind of, I'm happy I bought puts up here. So, we'll kind of see what happens in the other 2 weeks. But what I did actually want to kind of bring into everybody's attention is, I'm strictly basing this on previous runs that AMC has had, and how long in the week it's actually been it actually runs, right? So every single time on the weekly it's actually crossed. It's only done 1, 2, 3. It's done 3 weeks of a full runtime. One, two. So 1, 2, 3. So it's on 3, 4, and then I think this time is going to be the third week, where it's actually kind of come back down. So the first time it ran was actually January 19th, which again ran with GameStop, and it ran for what, 1, 2, 3 weeks, right before I had that crazy, crazy, crazy crash coming all the way down. So it crashed from $20 all the way to lows of $6, which is way more than a 50% drop, right? And then the following week it just kept dropping. Um, the next time it actually ran again was in February 22nd when it started. 1, 2, 3. It did 3 weeks. The next week it actually ran a little bit longer, a little bit higher. So it went from $12 and it did an extra, I think 10% the next week run up, and then the following week it crashed. So I think right now what I'm half expecting is two things really. I think that right now possibly we might be able to do something from where the price is right now, and this week maybe at like a 10% increase in price from peaks. So what is this? 10 peak high, 12, like $2. What's 10% of 30, like $37, right? So 10% would be $3.70 from peak. So $3, 6, 7, 8, 9. So like around the $40 mark. Actually, this should probably be a little bit lower. So like around $40, right? So this week, I'm kind of half expecting it to possibly do this, and then maybe the following week to actually basically crash till like possibly like $15, right? That's what I'm expecting. I'm expecting the first week, next week, to generally maybe do something like this and crash. Or what I'm my full bear thesis is basically, next week it doesn't even cross. What the heck? Where's my, oh, there it is. Next week it actually doesn't even cross over. It might run a little bit, maybe to like $35. It won't make a new higher high, and then it's going to be a straight shot down, right? That's what I think is going to happen. So I think scenario one is we actually break towards the upside at $40, and the week after we actually crash to like $15, $17. Or the straight bear thesis is next week we generally make a high of like $35, and from then we don't clear this previous $36, $37 point of resistance, and we basically do is like I said, it's just a straight shot down to like $15, and then every day just keeps going down and down and down. Again, like, this is what I think is going to happen, just from historically looking at what AMC has actually done, and generally it's been following its sort of trend, right? Exactly what it's kind of been doing. So like, I don't think AMC is going to short squeeze to some crazy numbers that people are saying, like $100, $1,000, $500,000. Some people are saying that AMC is going to squeeze to like 500K, and I just, that seems insane to me, right? And I know June 2nd is actually the shareholder count when it's coming out, so I do want to see what happens on June 2nd. If the shareholder count actually ends up being something astronomical, which means that there's like an insane amount of synthetic shares, then I'll definitely make a video and more than likely get out of my put position. Because if that's the case, I'm probably buying like a month out calls and selling out of my puts, right? The only reason I'm buying is historically TA shows that the third, fourth week is generally when AMC starts to crash after its rallies. After it rallies, right? So right now, like I said, I do think next week is either going to be a straight shot down to 17, 15 bucks, or we are going to rally this upcoming week maybe to like $40 and then possibly go back down. Again, that's on previous rallies, right? But again, June 2nd is an important date to kind of see what the actual synthetic of shares is, how many fake shares there are. After June 2nd, when the news is released, depending on where that is, I will be either selling my puts and buying calls, or I'll be keeping my puts, right? And I'll probably make a video right after that happens on Tuesday. But until then, I'm completely fine holding my puts. I'm not gonna be selling anything until there's actual information that comes out. But yeah, as of right now, TA is showing me there's no reason for me to not be bearish, because TA is showing me a bunch of bearish movement, even on the daily. Like the daily is showing, like weakness in bullish momentum, right? You guys can see that we created this not bright red candle, but this like this bloodish color right here. This basically means that bullish momentum is kind of dying, or it was dying for the day. And on the 4 hour, we're actually super overextended on the stochastic. We actually already crossed down, and we're about to break to the bullish to the bearish side on the reverse MACD. Which you guys know that whenever a green bubble is created, it's basically telling me, hey, if you're in longs, sell. Or if a red bubble gets created, it's basically telling me if you're in shorts, sell. And it's about to create a green bubble that says, hey, if you're in longs, sell your position, right? So as of right now, like I said, I am bearish. Ugh, can't talk right now. As of right now, like I said, I am bearish. I am expecting price to drop down next week somewhere to 17 or 15K. Or I'm expecting next week for us to reach highs of maybe like $41 and then come back down to 17 or 15K. But again, this is all a reaction for Tuesday, June 2nd, which the shareholder count is actually coming in. And I'll make another video letting you guys know if I'm still going to be holding my puts or if I'm going to be buying calls. So, we'll see what happens. But Tuesday is important. But as far as TA, everything that TA is showing me right now is 100% bearish. So I'll see you guys later.